Here we are in Chile, in Chile's third largest city, Valparaíso. It is a UNESCO World Heritage City. Check it out. Valparaíso is about a 90-minute drive from Santiago, 72 miles away. It's a port city that's built next to some very steep cliffs and hills. Kind of reminds me of San Francisco. And it was very important before they built the Panama Canal. It was the most popular city anywhere nearby. It's very hard to get around with the streets being so steep. So around the town you'll find these classic funiculars, which are still in operation. They've been operating for almost 100 years in the city. But for a few pesos you could save your legs. What gives the city its vibrance is all the different colored homes throughout the city. And some of them look so similar that people were having a hard time finding out where their homes were or telling others. So street artists came and graffitied everywhere. The actual graffiti that you're seeing everywhere is protected. You're not allowed to paint over it or deface it in any way. Having said that and knowing the difference, there's a lot of graffiti in the city among the street art. Like you see the light pole and the door coming up. I consider that not art, if you know what I'm saying. But everywhere you walk, you can just get lost and appreciate all the different types of artwork that are around the city. Pretty amazing stuff. This city was founded in 1536, and since it was a port for a few hundred years, it has influences from all sorts of cultures, including many European, of course. A lot of that influence is very prevalent as you travel from neighborhood to neighborhood with all the different architectural structures seen especially in the homes. I found out that the municipalities in Chile protect the street dogs. They actually feed them and clothe them if it's too cold. That's pretty cool, huh? But with so many dogs everywhere, I'm not gonna say it. We're here at Pablo Neruda's house. He was a Chilean poet who was very famous for his works, and in 1971, he won the Nobel Peace Prize for Literature. He also later became a senator and was one of the leaders of Chile's Communist Party. He was actually, people say, killed later by some of the opposition, murdered. But his homes are museums and people like to visit them, and they liked his literature and his poetry just the same. This home, which he called La Sebastiana, is one of his most famous. It's on top of a steep hill in Valparaíso, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Over there is just where we came from, Valparaíso. Now where we're at right now is Vina Del Mar, just on the other side of the bay. A lot more tourist friendly, I would say. A lot more beach friendly. Very beautiful. There's lots of restaurants and shopping right by the playa, not far at all. Decided to come across the street to this restaurant and to see what was on their menu and check out the view. Unfortunately, it's kind of an overcast day. That beach has got to look really nice when the sun's out. I can only imagine. So I went with the catch of the day. I think it was Opa, and of course, covered in shrimp. It was really good. Yeah, there was rain in the forecast, and it was really overcast as well, so I didn't even bring my board shorts. But having said that, it's time to get back to Santiago.